Now, the poor have always come out to vote, but now the attempt is to get the middle class and the country's elite to the polling booths. Well, it's ironic that the educated should need so much money spent and resources to motivate them to do something that should probably come to them naturally. But every day a new ad campaign or song or website is launched for this purpose. It's a blitzkrieg which is at its peak in South Mumbai.
Skinny jeans, skirts, tank tops, hair gelled into place, the makeup just right. But the image completely wrong.
यहाँ आप वोट करते हैं इलेक्शन में? हाँ, तो आप यहाँ से वोट करते हैं कि कहाँ से?
For any political party's grassroots campaigners, especially when you look at who the opposition's fielding. Persis is a law student campaigning for the Congress.
Mr. Midle, the Congress candidate in Parliament, he was one of the foremost parliamentarians who initiated the Right to Information Act when it was discussed in Parliament.
Here in the streets of South Mumbai, a new kind of an election campaign that's unfolding, with students from colleges enrolling as volunteers and interns in the Congress campaign for Midle. Of course, many of them are also from here and have been impacted largely by 2611.
Ironically, it took up 2611 to get people in the high-rises to wake up, and that's how you see so many of us here, because let me be honest, had that train been there, I don't think there would be so many. I am being very honest with you.
Today we see the solidarity of all of us.
A direct impact of 2611. The city's elite, who till now rarely stepped out to vote, are showing increasing signs of electoral activism. 32,000 new voters registered to vote in South Mumbai in the 2 months after November 26th. Nearly 10% of that number came from the posh Malabar Hill area alone. The Congress is trying to access this lot through its unofficial ambassadors, children of the city's elite. Their mediums: Facebook, email, Midle's own website. But the most critical aspect perhaps, these youngsters can open the doors to a new vote bank, which prior to 2611 was firmly shut.
It doesn't have to stop at these malls and stuff. I mean, everyone has families in South Bombay, you all have family gatherings. I'm serious, at the dinner table, engage discussion, bring friends like you're building. It doesn't really have to be only at these high density areas.
This segment has thrown up its own candidates, like Meera Sanyal, country head for ABN AMRO, who was personally impacted by 2611.
Someone who was my mentor, a person who recruited me to the bank, he passed away in the attacks. So it became very personal. We tend to sit around criticizing the system. I think it's now time to do something.
In a constituency which normally makes news only for its non-voting elite, the very group that's trying to engage the system for the very first time in such large numbers. In Mumbai, Prasad Ramamurthy for NDTV.